All right, guys. So today I'm going to show you one of my favorite exercises. This is the best way to target your glute medius muscles. One of the best accessories you can do. So the glute medius plays a role in stabilizing all sorts of different muscles. Often when you have an injury, the glutes, have you ever heard the phrase, they'll turn off? Like the glutes won't be activated after an injury. This is one way to get them to fire again. This is one of the best glute activation exercises you can do. And one of, I'd say actually the best way to strengthen the glute medius and activate the glutes. So it looks rather odd, and you might get some funny looks with this. You know, people are gonna think it's strange, but get over it because it's gonna help you. If you have knee valgus issues where your knee caves in on squats, this would be a really good one to do. Do this movement. Even on deadlift, some people have knee cave on deadlift. This, in my opinion, is one of the best ways to target the glute medius and fix that issue. So I'm gonna make this demo here. No one's at the gym right now. I have the gym to myself. So I'm gonna make this demo. And again, it looks silly. Now, I would load the weight, as far as how to load this, I would load it with anywhere from 25 kilos, 55 pounds, up to 50 kilos, 110 pounds. So the heaviest I've gone is 110 pounds, which is 2 red plates. That's typically what I'll do on this. But just for the sake, well, shoot, I'll do the demo with 2 plates. So, and the other thing I'll typically do this, I'll do this for anywhere from 75 to 90 seconds at a time. So you kind of got to get your phone out, start the timer, and go with it, 75 to 90 seconds. And the other big thing is I would do, don't touch the chain. So you need a dip belt for this to work. So you need a dip belt to be able to hold the weight. Do not hold the dip belt. If you're holding the dip belt, it's going to take the isolation off the glutes. You're not really going to feel it. So you cannot hold the dip belt, but you might have to keep pulling the belt up because it'll want to sag down. I would do this for 3 sets. 2 days a week is probably optimal. And work, try to work your way up to heavier weights. It looks ridiculous, but it'll work. This is a good substitute for those of you guys who don't have access to a belt squat. Because if you have a belt squat, you could do belt squat marches as another alternative where you step on and off the belt squat. And that's another good way to target these muscle groups. But this is the way I rig it up. I'll show you guys here in a second. And one of the best things you could add into your arsenal as an assistance movement. Not very taxing from a CNS standpoint, but it will definitely make your glutes feel like they're on fire. You'll never, you'll feel them more than you ever have. This is far superior to hip thrusts and things like that people do that really waste a lot of time. Now, hip thrust, it does have some merit. If you go light with it, stay light with hip thrust and focus on the glute contraction and do high reps. Those are the biggest mistakes people make. People try to load them up heavy, which does nothing, because when it's so heavy that you can't feel the glute contraction, you're gonna be in trouble. It's not gonna do anything. And they do too low of reps. Hip thrusts are not a strength movement. Glute bridge and hip thrusts, they are an assistance movement where you should do 10 reps or so, keep it light, and focus on the squeeze. But again, like cable pull-throughs as well, this is just a vastly superior exercise, in my opinion. It's so simple to perform. You just need a place to be able to walk, and it gets the job done. So I'm gonna video this walking back and forth. Typically, I'd walk a little further, but I wanna get everything in the video. And yeah, this is it, guys. This is what I call waddle walks. I have yet to see anyone else do this exercise, so I believe I coined the phrase waddle walks. And yeah, this is how it looks. This definitely will work. All right, guys, so you just need a dip belt like this, like so, that you use for pull-ups or dips. This will get the job done. You just put the plates through here, you're good to go. So there you have it, guys. Definitely feeling it. Feeling the burn right now. Looks silly. Looks silly, but I'll tell you what, that gets the job done. Give that a whirl. That will help your deadlift and squat for sure. Because the glutes, definite weakness for most people. Most people have weak glutes. Most people have glutes that aren't activating properly. Give this a shot. Tell me it doesn't work. I'd be shocked if it didn't, because this will help.